A new state-of-the-art performance space headed to the South Side promises to be one of the best, not just in Chicago, but in the whole country.
And it comes to us from one of the city's favorite sons, a Hollywood actor who's never forgotten home. WGN's Dean Richards has his story.
But it's actually been a long time with a lot of brains on this thing, a lot of people's hearts and minds.
It might be hard to see Chicago native acclaimed actor Harry Lennox's vision right now in these very early stages. There are still a few tenants that have to be relocated. But this building at 4343 South Cottage Grove is blooming into this. The Lillian Marcy Center, named after Lennox's mother Lillian and his mentor Marcella Gilley, is a domino project of sorts, expected to spark a ripple effect of art and opportunity throughout the South Side.
And so we have a holistic approach to culture, which we think will benefit not just the South Side of Chicago and the children who will be able to aspire for something they can see in their own neighborhoods, where they won't have to leave to get world-class entertainment that they invented. But so this will be an inspiration and an aspirational reality, which we hope will rival anything in the world.
This is going to be the main stage.
Teron Patton, Harry Lennox's good friend,
We decided to dream big.
is part of the team that birthed this idea. Inside the building, you can see there's a lot of work to be done.
So acoustics is going to be a huge thing in this space.
She says while their focus is making the space distinctly Chicago,
Something that people want to consider home.
when it comes to the big picture, they're definitely following a plan they've seen work.
Harry started talking about the Lincoln Center in New York and how Rockefeller kind of did the same thing in New York City and had this ideal of all of these artistic entities coming together in one place and making a viable community.
Right within walking distance of Lincoln Center is Carnegie Hall, which does much the same thing. You know, and for New York City to have, you know, all of it in the United States of America, I think is a testament to what they have realized about the power of performance culture.
100 years ago, Bronzeville was the artistic mecca. Outside of, New York. Ella Fitzgerald lived here. Sam Cooke lived here. Louis Armstrong lived in Bronzeville. We started saying we would love to bring that viability back.
An idea that was much easier to bring to fruition thanks to some major support
and that we're growing our economy.
from Governor J.B. Pritzker.
Illinois is the only place that has an arts and museums committee. Like, they're the only state doing that. And so we went before them and said, this is what we're trying to do.
This week, the state announced it was putting $26 million behind this project.
For me, the money means hope.
We still have to raise a lot of money. This is now something that has the confidence of the states, the government, and we want to be very careful to be responsible, excellent stewards of the public trust. We will do that. This is not for any kind of self-aggrandizement. This is purely for the benefit of the community, and we think of the whole wide world.
A world that starts with the kids of Bronzeville and gives them a chance to see their own big dreams come true.
The power of the imagination there's nothing like it in the known universe. By dreaming and being able to put that into a form, then there's nothing impossible.
And not just on stage or in front of a camera, but in the audience and behind the scenes.
So we're talking to the community leaders about creating programs for the kids where they can appreciate theater, but they can also learn about it as a business.
Teron says she hopes the center will be a destination for existing legends and the ones still to come.
I don't know, Denzel Washington, doing a play here. I see kids, shows that they have written and produced and whatever, them coming here and this being the pinnacle. Like, I know I'm on my way to being a professional artist because I'm working at the Lillian Marcy.
If you can imagine, this will be the new catwalks. This will be the lighting stages. The theater is right below us. This place is just an amazing architectural feat.
Mike Wardlaw, Harry's friend and partner in this project, was tasked with finding the perfect place for the center.
Here's an original 100-year-old Barnes door. You got to look at this.
When he discovered the Cottage Grove location, they realized they had happened upon a forgotten piece of Chicago history.
This hay it's all up in the walls here. You can see it's just, so we've got this 100-year-old hay in the bays of the walls. This is part of the old horse stable. It looks like it housed saddles, buckles. Horses, carriages would come in through this way, and it would take them up to the second floor.
Built in 1918, this used to be a distribution center for Marshall Field and Company.
This would have primarily been the area where he would have housed his inventory. Okay, this is one of the areas where the joists had started to collapse, probably deteriorated because there was no roof for about 25 years.
And so the work begins.
And thanks to photojournalist Kevin Dolman for video of the inside of that building. And we uncovered a lot of Chicago history in there. We'll bring it to you next week. Checking out with Demetri.